Okay, guys. So let me shut the window. All these chavs outside. So this is just a recording of me playing. If I move my camera, you can see me there chatting and talking. But that's why I can't have the sound. Otherwise, you'd hear me talking again. Wait in a second, anyway. So that sound I'll be over speaking myself. So there'll be no game sound, but it's fine. Right, so Alien Isolation, as you've probably seen on my YouTube channel, I finished it. And holy crap, before I go into all the epic points on it, I just need to cover the negatives, alright? So I have to highlight them. Yes, spoilers, obviously, it's the endgame review of it. But my main thing was, yeah, if you didn't fully read the computer systems, you wouldn't have fully understood the storyline to how this has all really happened, how this all actually becomes such a big epidemic. Because, yes, you do at one stage go in that so that person's story that he tells about how they found that ship that Ripley and that originally found with the Nostromo to find the original alien. But what they did, they went to the distress beacon because they heard it on the black box and went to the distress signal, which they thought that they picked up was the Nostromo, but it wasn't. It was obviously that same ship where all the alien eggs are in the whatever sort of area. And the person that actually got with a face hugger, they didn't just get the alien inside them. They got a queen alien put inside them, which you don't see. Right? I'm pretty sure, because like I say, I didn't read the things, but because later in the game you see all the alien eggs, all the huge hive and nest, so you see all of that. So the people didn't bring all the eggs on board because obviously they would have all fucking hatched. The person that got hit must have got attacked by and a queen alien placed inside them, and hence why they try to quarantine everything. But obviously the laying eggs and the facehuggers get out and get people, which is weird because you don't see the facehuggers kicking them out, and you only see all the dead bodies where the chest bursters were in the actual under the reactor thing. So obviously, before they were able to close them all off, one alien managed to get out, and all the others are trapped inside that nest. But like I say, you end up destroying that nest, and you end up finding a second nest, but you don't see a queen, right? I'm pretty sure there would be a queen on it because the whole nest and hives there, and everything's there. So, this isn't the scare. There's a bit in it that really creeps me out in this, but not yet. Not for like another. Let me skip it to near where the bit creeps me out so you can see it. But yeah, so that's the main thing, is the story's not unless you read everything on the computers, you don't really get it, and also you don't see the queen alien. And they were the only two sort of problems I really had with the game. Everything else with it, brilliant. What a brilliant game. What everything about it. The atmosphere, the sounds, the huge build up to even your first encounter. It took me like, no spoiler. Oh, you're freaking watching, so spoilers everywhere. But it took me at least an hour to an hour and a half before I first encountered the alien. Right? That's a fair way into the game, which is good because the whole time, like you say, the whole time you see it on your radar, you're hearing it, but you have no idea when you're first going to see it. And I know the exact point where you do see it now. But it was really creepy because I didn't know when I was going to see it, but it was fucking everywhere. I can hear it everywhere. And so that was cool. Like, yeah, the stuff that you can create, all the noisemakers, all the Molotov cocktails and stuff, yeah, really handy. Yeah, the Molotovs I only used on the people near the end that were all heavily armored and shit. I was just like, I'm not wasting ammo on you. Chuck that, and they instantly just burned to death. But it's really cool. The way the scanner works, going in and out of focus, is nice because you can't see in the long distance, and and you can't detect the alien like there. So coming at me in the vents, it freaked me out. I didn't think it would do that. But I've highlighted a separate little video for like my reaction and just that like a minute and a half bit. It's pretty damn cool. But yeah, the game is a lot longer than I expected. Way longer than I expected, which is good because it means it's worth your money. Yeah, it could very easily have ended when I blew the reactor. It could have very easily ended then, but it didn't. It kept going. In fact, I think there's a bit before that. Yeah, there's a bit way before that where I ended up, escaping outside into when I got my uniform. I escaped outside. I expected it to roughly end there. I thought it did, but it didn't. It just carried on because there's fucking more than one alien on board. There's a whole lot of them, but you don't see the alien for ages. I think you got rid of that one, and that's when you start just seeing all the androids going crazy. You got to go do the core, but things go wrong, and you find the nest. So it just keeps going and going, but it's great. There's plenty to explore. There's plenty of hidden items. There's plenty of upgrades for all your tools. All your tuna and not the food that you eat, but all the tuna, your hacking tools and your cutting devices through the locks and stuff like that. There's a lot of good things. You meet a few characters throughout the game. You meet a decent amount, but you're not with them all the time because you're barely with anyone. In fact, the person you're with the most ends up getting fucked up straight away. Before your first encounter with the alien, he has one, and he ends up getting fucked up. Like, I didn't mean to jump out then, but I did, and the alien was right there. But this is the point. I just used my flamethrower. Like, man, I've got like no flamethrower left at all. But that's the thing with this game. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where your upgrades are. You're not overwhelmed with ammo and stuff. When you find ammo, it's like one round for your revolver, and chances are you need them for the androids at the point where you can actually shoot things because the alien's not about. The music, the atmosphere, the shadows, perfect. Everything is perfect. You can hear things correctly. Nothing feels out of place. It all feels very realistic. It's just how you've always wanted an Alien game to be. It is the definitive, perfect Alien game because all the shooters really take away of the true fear of the first film because they all become Alien versus Predator, and it all becomes like getting a million kills on a million aliens, and they don't become scary at all. It takes that away when you're able to blast everything. This is the definitive thing, and the alien doesn't just go for you, it goes for everything else around except for androids, which was a bit annoying. There was literally no reason why it shouldn't attack androids because they did in the films. They kill androids in the film, but this, I can't remember what video it was, but I was stood there and the alien fucking walked past an android like 5 times, and the android was like, unrecognized organism, blah blah blah. I kept saying it, and the alien didn't react to it at all, which was a bit annoying. It would have been handy for it to take that shit out. But no. As you can see, if you look at any of the videos, I put like all 26 plus highlighted ones. Everything in every area looks different. It's themed correctly. There's plenty to see, plenty of beautiful sights and sceneries, all closed in with this massive ship. It's absolutely huge ship. It's exactly the same as the Nostromo, this Sevastopol, whatever it's called. But no, the Alien is done good, really good. He doesn't scurry around the walls and that, which he could do, which I didn't get why he didn't. Holy shit, there we go. I was wondering why he weren't moving. Yeah, but I don't get that because he can scurry around walls. He can he clings to things. So that would have been good if the only thing he didn't do, because as you've seen it all the time just now, he walks everywhere. He walks or runs, but he'll never get down on all fours and go for it, which I don't know why. It would have been very good for him to come out the vents and scurry along the ceiling, because that's even creepier, because then you got to really look, because he could be sat there in a corner somewhere or whatever, you know, and that would have been way horrifying in a lot of things. So that's a point which they probably did try and do, but they realised it might be quite complicated to do. I don't know, but that would have definitely made it quite freaky, because there's a lot of dark places, and you're just looking your level, see if there's anything there. But if he's fucking scurrying along the ceilings, that shit'll catch you out. The kills that he does on you, very good. You know, they're different depending what angle he gets you, depending what you're doing. He'll attack you and kill you multiple different ways. Yeah, there's floating gun there. That only happens randomly with people. I don't get it, but yeah, there's probably like 8 to 10 different deaths I've seen so far. Yeah, with my shotgun, shot him twice in the head. I'd hope he'd just run away from that. And here's another kill. That was the first time I had that kill, where he knocked me down, and then growls loads, and then gets me. That was the first time he did that, and I was like right at the end of the game. And that vent one, first time he ever crawled through the vents at me. Yeah, that was right near the end. So there's a lot of new deaths I didn't even see. But yeah, this game is definitely worth a go. It's a really good adventure. I spent 27 hours on this game in total, but I don't know how much that was actually gameplay. Or I assume 25 videos, half an hour per video. So that's like 26 actually. So 13 hours. But on my Steam it says 27 hours, so I probably left it in the start menu, fucking fell asleep one time or something. That's probably how that ended up accumulating. But the first 5 videos or 6 videos were hour-long ones, so that makes a big difference. But lots to do, lots to see, great adventure. This game, like I'm saying, I can't really fault it, because you don't see the Queen, and the story not fully said to you, but you're there to escape and survive. You're not there to fucking hunt for the story. You fucking want to get out of there. She's trying to survive and trying to just get out. She doesn't care about how things got on. But that's really it, guys. This game, I fucking 9 out of 10. Definitely, it's absolutely brilliant. And I didn't think I'd be able to go through this game, because a lot of times when I thought, I've got to play it today, and I thought, oh shit, I'm not really in the mood to get scared. You know what I mean? It's when you're like, I want something funny, because I don't really want to get fucking shit up. But yeah, I do it because it's entertaining. And because when I do get scared, I have a scare, like probably a scary reaction, as I keep noticing in my videos when I shit up, I'm like, fuck. But yeah, that's it. So brilliant game. Definitely give it a go. Definitely download it, play it. Brilliant. Right, that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.